Okay, so I highlighted a few stones on the shoreline here and a few errant trunks, tree trunks. That's becoming more interesting. Now I think what I'm going to do is put in the odd bit of foliage. Try to shape some a little bit of a few deciduous trees that are along the shoreline. That might be catching a splash of sunlight. And if I do a reasonable job of this, we might get to the point where we can say, well, that's a done painting. You know how they say failure is not an option? Failure is always an option, but we'll try to avoid that. Come down. I think we're gonna put a little bit of this over here as well. Trying to be very selective. Towards the edge of the painting, I don't want to raise the chroma too much. And seeing as this isn't really so much a study as it is just a small painting, really. I kind of have to be a little bit nitpicky. Okay, I think that's not bad. Now, just a couple, or maybe a few, but not much, highlights. Or not much, not many. Guess I should learn how to speak English. I'm going to sit back and look at that and let my mind stew on it for a moment. Well, of course, I thought I would just quickly put some touches on it before I turned the camera back on, and then I forgot all about the camera. So I'm going to call it finished now. I just laid some I wanted one little shot of a bit of a wave crest there, or an anomaly in the water that was catching light. I thought that broke it up well. And I've added some, what was that, ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson and white, and a hint of yellow ochre, shaping just roughly, you know, sort of a ghost-like shape of purple, giving a little bit more form to this area. And then obviously, you know, intensifying these trunks. The trunks are yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and white. The bushes are yellow ochre, alizarin crimson, and white. And the highlights on the bushes are just yellow ochre with a hint of white. I didn't want to go into the cadmiums. They become very garish on a painting like this. There's not enough high chroma or high intensity color around it to support that. They would stand up too much. In fact, when I first laid in these shapes, they were standing up. They were standing out too much. So I needed to put this purple in as a modifier so that you would feel as though these bushes are in the foreground. And then there was another plane behind it, modifying these intense colors to the deep and rich blues, ultramarine and a bit of cobalt blue behind it. I'm calling that done. I'm going to grab the camera off the stand and I will give you a close-up. Okay. There it is. Give you a little better view of the sky. I've really toned it down, but there are a lot of subtle hues and value changes in that sky. So there's still plenty in it. I'm afraid, again, it doesn't show up as well on camera as it does in person. And then I think this area is good now. There's enough interest, you know, to fairly easily can be interpreted as some tree shapes. That really helps to break up that horizontal band of ultramarine blue. And then there's the wave, the water anomaly catching light out in the middle. Oh, also to the left, I raised the bush on the left. It seemed to be taking a dive down to the left a little bit too much, but I've just continued that bush off the painting to the left hand side. So there we have it. And next on the queue is, let's see, will we focus? This one, it never made it to the gallery. Well, it never even got finished. I'm kind of surprised seeing it. I think I put a signature. Yeah, I did put a signature on the lower left there, but it's not varnished, and it's not even finished. So it's okay. I think I can improve that though. That's going to be kind of fun. Maybe it'll become pretty pointillistic actually. Okay, but that is not for today. So guys, have a good one. Might see you tomorrow, might not see you till after the weekend. Bye-bye.